So I really feel like a Chinese girl in a black girl's body.
So I've just gotten off the MRT and I'm walking to La Pasat, a old hawker center slash food court in the center town of Singapore. I'm gonna meet my friend Noelle, who also grew up here, and we're gonna try our favorite local food, and we're gonna talk about culture, growing up here, our experiences, and just see where it goes. I'm really excited for this. Hello, this is Noelle.
Hi!
So we're kind of deciding what we're gonna eat. It's like pretty empty here.
Yeah, everyone's like at home.
Yes.
You know, nobody wants to get out. It's scary. I got a chicken char siu rice. I haven't eaten it in a long time, but it's something that like I really enjoyed as a kid. When you like go swimming, and then after that you're tired, and then you just eat it. You're like,
So what's the difference between chicken char siu rice or just chicken rice?
oh dude, char siu is like a chicken char siu. I think they cook it differently because it's like marinated differently. So the roasted chicken is just roasted chicken with like brown skin, and then after that chicken char siu is like, I think they marinate it in some kind of red thing, and it's a bit sweeter, and it's like supposed to be like mock pork,
Oh yeah.
you know? Yeah. So that Malay people can see.
It is way too hot today, so I just got myself this little icy dessert called ice kacang.
Wow. Wow.
It's refreshing.
Yeah,
it's what I
dude.
needed. So you grew up in Singapore, right?
Yeah, like born and raised. So I was born in like KK age. You know when you grow up and you're a black kid with a Chinese mom, everyone thinks you're fucking a doctor, dude. Yeah.
Really?
It's I don't know, they think she's my caretaker.
How? What kind of like things do people say?
I remember in school, like people actually spread rumors that I was adopted.
What?
Primary school, like why are you spreading rumors in
Yeah,
primary school?
why-
your business?
Why are 5-year-olds even caring? I mean, like 8-year-olds, whatever.
Then like, as I grew older, it's weirder because I start growing taller than her.
Yeah.
So we start looking a bit more like closer age. People start thinking she's like my weird girlfriend, sugar mommy kind of thing. Then like, they give us looks. It's either that or it's like it's so sweet.
Adopted.
Yeah, adopted. It's so nice of her to take in these 2 black kids. It wasn't really a struggle lah, you know. It's just people misunderstanding. Because you don't see this in Singapore a lot.
No.
Right. My dad's from Nigeria. So I look very like specific to that.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that black people, right, African people from other countries, they come in and then they can like identify.
Oh really? They know where in
Yeah,
Africa?
because they're like, are you Nigerian? And I'm like,
Really?
yeah, dude. And they're like, oh, what tribe? And I'm like, huh? Then
How much do you know about like your
Nigerian stuff?
Nigerian side of your family?
Honestly, not much because my dad wasn't around when I was a kid, which is like fine because I don't care, you know. Like I was born and then he wasn't there, so all I knew was
So you
my
never
mom.
knew him?
Exactly.
Okay.
I grew up in my Chinese family, so I really feel like a Chinese girl in a black girl's body.
What does that feel like?
It's very weird because when people treat me differently, then I'm like, why, yeah?
Yeah, you're like,
Why,
you know the slang, you know?
Yeah, then I'm just like, hey, Tiwa, you know that, you know? Then after that, they'll be like, oh my gosh, she speaks like that.
So do you notice a difference when like you first meet people and they already think you're not Singaporean, and then you start talking in Singlish and they're like, whoa. What do people do? Like say?
The nice people, they're like, oh my gosh, like they'll tell me politely like, oh, I didn't know you sounded like that. It's so cool, you know?
Yeah.
But then there are also people that are like for example, there was one time a guy told me I'm more attractive when I don't talk.
Stop.
Bastard, right?
What? Was he
No.
Was it because of your accent or what?
Yeah, because of my accent. And it wasn't like even a date. It was like Grab driver, motherfucker. You think what I want here?
Savage Grab driver.
Right.
What?
Oh my god. Yeah, dude. But most people are like, when I look at you, I cannot match your voice to your face. Then they like, it takes a while to get used to me. And I'm like, okay, it's okay, take your time. You know, I understand. Yeah, but I mean, it's okay lah. I mean, you grew up in Singapore, but the thing is, did you grow up all the way in Singapore or what?
So I moved here when I was 1. I only left again for uni.
Oh.
So, but I went to international school, so I think like people were a little like everyone's kind of from everywhere, so people are not so fast. Like everyone's used to like having people with different accents, different skin colors. What about at the airport when they see your passport? Are the officials like?
No, they need to like double take a couple of times. Because my surname is Woon, so it's like Chinese surname.
Yeah.
It's like a really Chinese surname. So people always like, for example, if I call, I apply for jobs.
Yeah.
Then they'll like, okay, interview this time. Okay, I go and they're like, no.
Like, is that you? Oh, because they thought like they're expecting a Chinese girl. What about like Chinese New Year and school and everything?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, that's like the cutest thing. Okay, that's the cute part. It's like 2 small black girls. Then you know they like to tie the hair like that, like Mickey Mouse. So I used to go to school with my cheongsam, right? Like, so happy, this little brown girl. Then my mom is just like, she just pushes me to be assimilated into like any class setting that I have because she's a teacher. She's a teacher, so she knows, you know. She's like, don't be afraid, you know. If girls say things about your hair, like, don't let them like put you down. It's okay to have your hair because when I was a kid, I always asked my mom. I was like, why didn't I have your hair?
Oh.
You know. Then I was like, but like mine is like so like hard to manage. Then I was like so sad all the time because you know I'll go in the toilet and then I'll try to like brush it and then I'll like won't be able to do it, so I'll cry.
And brushing it makes it worse, right?
Yeah. So I'm like damn sad. But like it like.
Did kids say shit about your hair?
Yeah, they did.
Like what kind of stuff?
I mean, they were like, it's honestly quite harmless. It's more like putting stuff in my hair. Like, they will like stick pens in it just to see it like disappear into the mess. Then they'll be like, wow, you can use your hair as pencil box hair, you know? I'm like, okay. Like, I tried to take it as a good thing.
Yeah.
But it gets to you because at the same time you're like, oh my god, like, everyone looks so pretty.
Like luscious hair.
Yeah.
Like, the kind of like like, you know, the standard of hair beauty, you
know?
Like
standard
like advertisements, it's like long silky hair.
Yeah, so it's like, for me it's like, they will call me like broccoli or like a tree.
Oh, that's
especially
so bad.
because I'm tall, brown and long and then I have this bush.
Yeah.
So people will be like, oh, you're a tree. And I'm like, alright, like what are you going to say to
yeah,
that?
like what are you gonna respond to that? I mean, so what would you do with your hair? Do you always just like keep it tied up or like?
So thank God my mom is so creative. She went online and she learned how to like braid my hair and what creams to use. It's so sweet, right? Yeah. And then she will just like do little cornrows for me, or she'll do, you know, the many braids.
Yeah.
Just like coming out, like kind of like this but like bigger.
Okay.
Because I was a kid, right?
Yeah.
And she put beads at the end of my hair, so I'll just run around and like let it flow. Then it's like the first time I feel the hair on my face.
Make it decorated and stuff.
Decorated and make me feel good about it, lah. You know, she'll make it really neat. And then I'll be very happy. So ever since then, I learned from my mom, like, it's important to learn how to just take care of your own hair. Because she was working so much. Yeah. To the point where, like, sometimes she wouldn't have time to do my hair. And she would just, like take the front part of my afro, clip it to the side. And the rest just like that. And then I'll just go to school, you know? So in the end...
That's cute too on a kid though, right?
It's cute, lah. But, like, in the end, I just, like, persevered. It taught me a lot about perseverance. And not to give up. It's like when you do your hair, like, and black women know this, you know. Yeah. It's in our culture to like do our hair in different styles and shit. Like this, I did myself, you know. Like 8 hours, sit down, stare at the mirror, and just do. Yeah, one time I did like thinner braids. It took me 16 hours. So I mean, but I love it because it connects me to the culture that I was never introduced to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But do you feel a bit like not? I don't know what the word is, not left out, but do you feel like you miss that connection to that half of you?
Because we live in Singapore, I don't feel it a lot.
Yeah.
You know? But
why? Because it's very international? Or?
Yeah, because Singapore is so like accepting and like everyone's mixed already. You know? Then like, we don't feel too bad lah. But it's like times when people like, I wish I knew more because I don't feel that close to Chinese culture even though I grew up with a Chinese family. Because they're not traditionally Chinese also. They're like the atas kind, like the bit more Western.
Right.
So I don't feel like assimilated to that. But at the same time, like I don't know anything about Nigerian culture.
Okay.
When you grew up in your household, was it like, because you're assimilated to the Singaporean culture, right?
I would say so, to an extent, yeah.
Yeah, so like, do you also like cook a lot of local food or like...
Yeah, we eat local food. Like on weekends, we go for breakfast and eat like kaya toast and drink coffee. Also, like because I'm in journalism, I really need to know about the issues here. So I'm very big about talking about like, social issues, LGBT issues, environmental
that's a big
issues,
thing in Singapore,
all those kind of stuff but in a Singapore context. And my friends are mostly from here or grew up here. Kind of like you said, everyone's kind of from everywhere and mixed everywhere, but everyone grew up here, so.
Oh, so we chill. So you're
what,
basically
yeah, it's like what is
Singaporean,
Singaporean, right? But like that's what I mean.
What
like,
is Singaporean?
What is Singaporean? Like no
That's
one
the
knows.
question.
Like obviously there's like the standard like not stereotype, but the majority. I don't know. But then there's like also all these other pockets of like
people like us.
Yeah,
you know?
like us, literally. Like we're here eating like our local food. We know what to eat.
And I'm like, no, dude, I'm Singaporean. You know, when you say that, you say it like with pride. Because I'm like, I'm so proud of Singapore. Honestly, I love Singapore too. Like,
yeah.
Because one time I went to America.
Yeah.
And
what was that like? People already looked at you and were like, oh, she's American.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Because everyone thought I was American. And then they were like, wait. Why is your accent like that? And I'm like, oh, I'm not from here. I'm not from here, you know what I mean? And they're like, no, you're lying. Like, oh my god, that's a big thing that I get. It's like, oh, I'm Singaporean, I'm half Chinese. They'll be like, no. I'm like,
what?
Yes. Yes. Like, why you say no? Yeah, dude. But like, how's Italy though? I've never been there, you know.
It's so nice, but I mean, I feel like I go there to visit my family all the time. So,
So it's not
I
really
speak, and I'm
explore?
fluent in I'm fluent in Italian. So it's like when I'm there, I can act and live like as if I'm Italian, and people just won't know until they talk to me that I'm not. But I also I feel connected to the culture, but at the same time, I grew up here, so it's like this is still like home, but that is still my like heritage and who I
Right.
Who I
So
am.
wait, do you feel more like home in Singapore than in Italy?
In terms of place, yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, like I know Singapore, like I know all the streets, I know where to get food, I know what to like, what to do, or my friends are here, the events, the scene, the art scene, you know.
Oh my god.
But there it's like I look and speak the part, so I blend in. Like same with you when you go to US, if you like don't really talk to people
like,
will assume you're from there.
If I speak like an American,
Oh
then
my
yeah, dude. Then they're like, oh, okay, like can't tell.
So what I love about like Singapore and Asia is how everything's just like 24 hours, you know, it's just the convenience of that. I'm like, oh, if I feel like something at like midnight, I can go get it at midnight.
Just go to like Marhaba or like ABC, get prata.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude, Prada's my 4 a.m. like food.
Oh my gosh, supper. That's the supper food for Singaporeans, prata or Maggi goreng. And as a model, I can't really eat like that.
Oh my god. Let's talk about your modeling. Like at the start, did you feel like they wouldn't want to hire you maybe because like you didn't look Singaporean enough? Do you think that was a thing or?
Okay, yeah, definitely so. Because in Singapore, they very very directed towards the Chinese market. So a lot of the white girls get the jobs. Skinny, tall white girls. And then you're just like this black, you have shade, you know?
Yeah.
So like, they're like, oh no, we don't have a market for you, sorry. Then you're like, okay lor. Like, I cannot do anything about it, right?
Yeah.
But now they're like, like you said, they're branching out a bit more. So I'm getting a lot more jobs now.
Noelle just got her first, what's the first magazine cover? She just got Her World magazine cover. Is it your first cover?
Yeah, it's my first cover, dude.
What do you do in your free time when you're not modeling?
Oh, I mean, other than making TikToks, I like to draw.
So Noelle's gonna show us some of her art now.
So it's like, this is my character. I didn't really finish the hair, but this broccoli head.
Is this the broccoli head?
The broccoli head, see? I mean, I have another one. This is like the roughest sketch,
Yeah,
you
what
know?
is this?
So it's like, it's called Comeback Queen.
Okay.
So it's like, you know how people say like, your mother? And then, so it's like, oh Brock, you're so messy, and it's like, messy your mother, you know, that kind of thing. So I make it Singaporean as well.
Yeah, the slang is in there, the personality is in there.
Exactly. So that's why I say it's like connected to me, you know? We're going.
We're going.
I'm gonna head off and then he's gonna do his
Noelle has some TikToks to film, and maybe we'll film one together too if we can come up with something good. And yeah, see you guys. Peace out. Bye.
Bye.
Subscribe.